Hello and welcome to Comic Capers, episode 5. We're once again in the middle of Man of Steel, aka Bendis Watch 2018. I am Phil, and joining me, as always,
hey y'all, it's Hellfire. Let the business bashing begin.
The lovely, the dependable Lilith Hellfire.
I wish I could say the same for Bendis. See, Charlie, I'm not a Bendis.
So.
I like Superman. I understand Superman.
So, did we get any?
We got no beats from the Byrne, like, at all. Because it was Lex Luthor. He put his villain in instead of Lex Luthor. So
Exactly.
there was no Lois. Heavy emphasis on Lois. There was none of that.
Well, for like 2 seconds.
Okay. Spoilers, Dad.
Yeah,
we got.
I was like, is Bendis going to play the Jor-El card? I mean, after last issue, we saw the pod, and I was like, okay, is it Brainiac? Could it be Jor-El?
Luthor greater than Khal Drogo, or whatever the hell this guy's name is. What? I like Superman. I don't even know his name. I refuse to remember it.
So, I mean, should we touch on the
talk about Byrne first? Because this is actually my favorite issue out of the whole run.
Oh, yeah?
Because of the Luthor revamp and Lois. And it gave me, because I believe that I watched Lois and Clark, the TV show, before I actually read this particular run.
Oh, yeah?
So I saw, lots and lots of that Terry Hatcher and that Lois from the comic. And Lex Luthor, too, because John Terry, outside of being very in shape, kind of reminds you of that Luthor. You know, with the red curly hair, and he's a businessman, and he runs Metropolis. So I think that's probably why this is my favorite issue, because Terry Hatcher is favorite Lois Lane. Sorry, Margot Kidder. Sorry, Erica Davis. It is that deal for me, and it feels like she very much probably read the comic, because it's a lot.
Yeah, and like Charlie Esther's quick to point out, this Byrne issue was the first issue where you kids may not know this, but this was like the first issue where they revamped it so Lex was actually a businessman instead of like a mad scientist.
Yeah, something they pulled kind of sort of from the movie. So they pulled a lot from the movies, honestly, but they made it work better in the comics than that personally.
I don't want to give this credibility. Charlie Esther will never let me hear the end of it, but I think Charlie Esther's always like, oh, that's Superman 3. That's where they got the idea for making Lex the corrupt businessman.
Well, no, I don't think they've ever denied that. I mean, they pulled at this particular time especially, which I don't know why, because the franchise has been kind of like after the Supergirl thing, and they dead in the water. But there were things that worked. Like I said, I like the sterile sending the sun off in the pod thing. Like, I really like Donner's vision. I mean, had the suits not interfered, we could have had a much better Superman 2, as we saw with the cut. And going forward, he could have done all 4 movies and kind of taught Christopher Reeves out of 4. Even though I like 4 in theory and what he was going for, he needed to be talked down on a few points. So it's really
why Lilith 4 is so popular, especially the Nuclear Man from Superman 4.
Like he wants to be Byrne so bad.
Bendis, oh yeah.
Like this just smacks of it. It's just like
he's got Byrne envy.
I agree with Charlie. I'd rather have Gus Gorman than that guy.
Yeah.
Like for real.
I know.
So I will just share something that I said in the group chat. Mark my words, Bendis will not be working on Superman in another year.
Ooh. You heard it here first, folks.
I mean, he'll still be working at DC, just not on Superman. I don't think that the sales for this book is doing as great as they thought that it would.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
have you seen them?
It's not like, yeah, I mean, I've seen the Diamond stuff, which is not that reliable, but there's whispers that they were expecting more, especially as much hype as they put behind it.
So it's not like setting the charts on fire.
No.
Well, it's like, again, like Charlie Esser was saying, it's like, they spent all this money for, an older Bendis.
Yeah.
It's like there's,
I would have given him a team book. I would have given him one of the Justice League books. I would not have given him Superman. Like I said, there's something rotten in Denmark at DC right now, and I can't put my finger on it. I definitely have to do some investigating. I don't know if it's because of the shakeups that are going on with like AT&T and Warner, or like the new Streamline service. They want to try something different. There's a lot of people in and a lot of people out. The Jeff Johns thing really had me scratching my head, as much as I like Jim Lee and all that. Jeff Johns, come on, he's the biggest fanboy. He's one of us. So it's just like,
Yeah, but isn't that so he can get his hands dirty on like those so he can turn those movies around, maybe?
I heard it was just like, actually he's just going back to doing comic books.
Oh, really? I thought he was getting into more like either like the live action movies or
the one that brought Whedon in. So I mean, movies are extremely like difficult, especially in the Warner Brothers studio to get done. It's really a lot of negotiation and stuff. So
I figured
for it.
I mean, they should let Johns write some movies, but even if they don't, I figured he'd at least be there to like, rubber stamp stuff. It's like either like, okay, this is good.
Technical stuff like, hey, this art, do this, do that. Superman would never do this.
You see this line? Why did you say that name? Take this out. Redo this whole scene.
Guys, y'all gotta let that go for real. Let it go. Where's the button, Philip? You gotta let it go.
I don't know. That's the easiest thing to hang the lampshade on, though, Lilith. I mean, that's so.
It's a reason for it, and like it was bad. Let it go. But it's Snyder, like it's Zack. Zack is a special child. Okay.
You think I'm picking on this movie, but I think. As we've seen, if you build the properties, the people will come. I mean, look what Marvel's doing. As much as you're anti-MCU,
I'm not anti-Marvel. It's sour grapes, and I admit that I'm a big person. I know. I mean, but I really like, they all just kind of blend together for me. It's just not the characters that I want to see. It's not exactly the Avengers team that I would have chosen, kind of thing. So it's like a lot of things.
Well, I mean,
and they totally like just disrespect Hawkeye, and I love Hawkeye. That's the only Avenger I care about, because Iron Man has been like just destroyed. So and Black Widow's just like bouncing from guy to guy. Like, I just can't with the Avengers. Okay, I just can't. There's a whole bunch of issues I just can't with. But anyway, back to this book. I love, like I said, this is my favorite issue, so I was really excited to see what Bendis was going to do, but like I said in the previous podcast, that he wasn't going to be using Lex Luthor, and I'm just like, how the hell can you not use Lex Luthor? And you're Man of Steel. Like, what are you doing? And Supergirl's just an angry drunk punching stuff? Like, really? That's not the Supergirl I know.
I know, especially in this current climate. I find that funny where Supergirl's just like the emotional one, yeah.
And then he cursed again. Like, I can't with this. Even if it was just a damn it. Superman, I don't like it. Okay.
He's not a sailor, Bendis.
I mean, I can swear when I talk about Superman on my Smallville podcast, somebody saved me. I don't want to see it in an actual book, okay? Like, just give me my big blue Boy Scout back. Like, he got really angry, too. Like, even though despite he just said he shouldn't be using his emotions at the end of the book, and it's just like...
And he goes all emotional at the end, yeah. But I just love, like, it was like every page or every other page, just Superman, Supergirl, like, I know it's a tragedy, but just like, Candor. Every page. We get it, Bendis.
I know.
But I think...
Why'd you come back here? Like, yes, why did we come back to this burning ice fortress? Why did you remind me of this, Bendis?
Burn. To remind you he's not Byrne.
I mean, I did enjoy the Green Lanterns showing up, and
you know that was Hal Jordan, right?
I do. I was actually gonna wear my Green Lantern shirt in honor of it, but like we did for Batman, kind of sort of. But I just decided I'm gonna keep my favorite black Resurrection suit shirt on. So.
But so yeah, we see the mysterious figure was Jor-El, and I think I know where Bendis is going with this.
At this point, just wipe all the Kryptonians off the face of the universe. I don't care.
I think that's what they're kind of doing. They're going to kind of pare it down, where it's just going to be Superman and Supergirl, and John is like half Kryptonian. That's going to be it.
Who else do we have right now? I mean, they just destroyed Kandor. So.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, are they going to Argo too while they're at it? I mean, I don't know. The Phantom Zone, is he going to track that out and blow that up too? Like.
Yeah, we're going to pretend that whole thing with Supergirl's father didn't happen. I'm sure.
Okay, that's fine. Are we not going to go hunt down Zod, who's like on a planet rebuilding the Kryptonian race? Are we going to pretend like that's not a thing?
I guess, because he's in the Green Lantern book, I guess.
I mean, because they're terraforming and they've literally taken over a whole planet, and he's having fun seeding that planet, let me tell you. Bada boom!
That's what she said.
So, I don't know. Like, it's just kind of ridiculous to me.
Unless that's why Zod's in the Green Lantern book, because they were just like, oh crap, Bendis is coming. Get Zod out of here. Get Zod out of here. We need Zod. Get him out of here.
I wouldn't even doubt it. They're like, we got to have a backup plan.
We need Mr. Neil before. Get him out of here. Before Bendis gets here.
I mean, Zod has been kind of the go-to villain, more so than
yeah.
As long as they don't remember Doomsday, I'm good. Don't
yeah.
Doomsday up again.
I mean, I that's the one place I do have to give Bendis credit. He didn't go to the Lex or Zod or Doomsday yet.
Well, I don't know why he wouldn't go to Lex. Like, Lex is a natural. Like I said, if he's like trying to recreate that synergy of the Byrne,
unless
his villain is not compelling. It's just a Hulk. This guy is basically Doomsday without the charm. This villain is just not compelling. I don't care. Oh, we've been lied to about Krypton. He's like. I was like, okay, I just got done watching Supergirl. I don't care about world killers, okay? Like, I just don't. Unless it's Krypton. And sure. we're cleaning the house of El, okay? We're cleaning up the reputation.
So Supergirl season 4 is going to be Red Daughter?
I really hope so. That would be how they did it with the split. Like literal Red Daughter, because maybe it actually had red. Oh no, what's the kryptonite that separates the two?
I think the stuff they were using was black, so I'm thinking they're going to say black kryptonite. Yeah.
So so she ends up in Serbia, and yeah, I'm like really excited for Supergirl season 4. But yeah, I don't know what Bendis is doing. I'm very scared. Like, this is a bad time to get back to fall in love with Superman. That's what I'm starting to feel like.
I think I know what happened here. The whole Lois and John thing. I'm pretty sure I've pieced this together now that we know it's Jor-El. Okay. We're going to see either next issue or issue 6. Jor-El's going to tell him all about. I don't know if he doesn't know. He's going to say there's this big threat coming that threatens every Kryptonian. So he lets Jor-El take John, and either Lois goes with John, keep an eye on him, or Clark basically makes her go against her will to keep her safe. And maybe that's why Clark isn't telling anyone, because he's afraid if he tells anyone, Rogol Zar, who he doesn't even know his name yet, is going to figure out where they're at.
Okay, I hope so. I hope so.
But I don't know why he wouldn't lie to the people at the planet, but...
Well, I mean, this whole thing has been a head-scratcher for sure. And, like, I've been trying to be really positive. The artwork was pretty good on most pages, but I did notice some uncrispness, some unclearness. And a couple of the pages, I don't know.
Well, once again, it's weird. Like, they have two different artists. One who did most of the book, and then Kevin McGuire did most of the book, and Jason Fabok did, like, 2 pages. I don't know. I don't understand.
What's the 2 pages?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe the 2 pages are
They tell you
the Jor-El part. I'm thinking, yeah. Well, I didn't count; they're not numbered, so I'm thinking it's the Jor-El part. So I'm thinking maybe that's why it's the 2. Maybe the same artist just did the Jor-El thing. So every issue that's it. I'll gotta go back and look. Maybe he just does the 2 Jor-El, because I think it's the same artist doing all the Jor-El, all that Lois and John stuff, the flashbacks. So it is only a page or 2 every issue. So
I mean, everybody's gotta eat. It's fine. But I did notice some kind of unclear, unsharp images, and I'm just like.
But you people, I mean, everyone. I said this has been Bendis's MO. Just the page with Jor-El, like the second page. We get the Bendis always does this. He wastes panels on like dialogue, which like I've come for the boy. Which boy? This boy? Me boy? My grandson, your son, the son of Zell.
Yeah.
That's trademark Bendis.
Talky. But I'd rather punchy. Or emotion. Ugh, I don't know. I would give Byrne's issue A+. Like I said, it's my favorite one.
Yes, very good. Sets up the whole Lois and Lex dynamic for Clark and each other. And
when she walks out with just Clark's jacket, like, that is my everything. That is my favorite page. This is like eyes front.
I guess it was the 80s. I was like, okay, let's hope Lex doesn't have any security cameras all over his ship. Because it is Byrne who wrote the Naked She-Hulk issue of Fantastic Four.
I mean, every boy has a fantasy. He got to live his. Leave him alone.
I know. But of course,
I really appreciated that issue.
But of course, once again, the clear winner this week is
clear. Like, hands down, fight me, nerds, if you think Bendis is better. I would love to hear your opinion. Why?
Yes, please.
Let me know why and I'll tell you why you're wrong. But I would like to know what you're smoking and where I can buy it. I tease. Like, I see so much potential in Bendis, it just hurts me. Like, I feel like he needs somebody like a Superman whisperer. Like, hey, this is what makes Superman special. I think you might be missing that.
Keeps a lunatic for hire. Come on, Brian. We can make Bendis great again.
I don't care about making Bendis great again. I want to make Superman great again. I just feel like he's not relatable to the masses anymore. Like, people just don't get him. And it's like, I don't know why they let him name this Man of Steel Volume 2. Because it's not an epic rebirth event.
Exactly. Why did we even need this series? Again, it's not a retelling of an origin. It's not Bendis' take on the origin. Why couldn't we just jump after Action 1000? Why couldn't we jump into Superman 1 and Action 1001?
Hit the cha-ching button. Come on, we haven't used that in a while.
True. Oh, I guess, yeah. I mean, I was going to say, I guess because this is a weekly series, but I mean...
They didn't have you have to think about it, though. They didn't really have a big event either.
I guess,
year. This was the big event. This was the place to all the eggs in the basket for. So, I mean, we had like the Hong Fooey and stuff like that, but it wasn't like a real big event like Convergence or, Villains Month or anything.
Well, I mean, they got Doomsday Clock.
Crossovers. That's delayed and pushed back and not being critically received as well because.
Well, I think that was the original plan was Doomsday Clock, though.
Wasn't it supposed to be? Oh well, yeah, probably.
Well, it's supposed to be every month, so I mean that was the plan.
4 months. It's every 2 months, right?
So I think, yeah.
Yeah, I can't keep up with it. Like, okay, at this point.
Why do they do this?
There's something going on over there. Like in my heart, in my spirit, something is telling me something is going really sideways over there on every level of DC entertainment. And
does it just seem like, I don't know, it's like they're in panic mode over there, so it's like, okay, everybody throw whatever you can at the wall, let's see what sticks?
But here's the thing, as of late, for like the last 14 months, they have been outselling Marvel. The big seven has been outselling most of the Marvel stuff, so it's like, okay, your comic books are technically fine. Fans are happy-ish with it. The TV shows are doing fine-ish. Just stop worrying about the movies unless you're going to burn it out to the ground and wait a while. Just don't worry about what's not broken.
Yeah. Although I think I did see just tonight, I think Marvel outsold DC in May, but they said that was from like Amazing Spider-Man 800 was out, Deadpool 300 was out, Iron Man 600 was out, Bendis' last issue, Iron Man 600.
So yeah, but like up until recently, it's been pretty okay over there. So it's just like I said, this book isn't doing the numbers that they thought it would be doing either. So you've put your eggs in this basket, so let's make some scrambled eggs.
Had to offer that big contract to the aging quarterback. That's what I said.
But the thing about it is, at least what's his face was still good when he was at the Vikings. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but I mean, like you said, I don't know why they gave him Superman unless they hoped he was going to breathe new life into it. I don't know if I wanted him to touch Batman, but they should have given him like a street level character.
He ain't getting Green Arrow or Batman, so who are you left with? You don't want to touch a Nightwing either, so.
No. But I mean, they
I would have given him Black Canary, actually.
Oh, yeah. But that's what I'm saying. He excels.
Street level, quippy, smart, badass.
Yes.
He loves badass women, so like, why didn't we give him a Black Canary miniseries? Like, I just don't understand. Because they weren't thinking. They didn't have us. I don't think they even focus grouped it, to be honest. Because I really don't know who's excited for Bendis on Superman. I don't think I've met one single person.
No, I like the teams they had before Action 1000. Dan Jurgens on Action and was it Tomasi on Superman? I like those teams.
Yeah. I mean, everybody's getting shuffled elsewhere too, but we'll see how it all shakes out. Like I said, mark your calendar. Before the year is out, we're going to get an announcement, then this will be moving to another book.
All right, are we done?
What are you going to give Bendis' issue? I'd give it a C-.
I'll be generous and give it a C.
Okie dokie.
I mean, if you want to share your thoughts on this issue of Man of Steel or the whole series so far, what do you think of Bendis' take on Superman so far? You can always email us, capesandlunatics@gmail.com. Follow us on Facebook, Comic Capers. On Twitter, we are at Comic Capers Pod and at CL Sidekicks Pod. And the voicemail. That's right. Let us hear your voice, literally. 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And Lilith, where can DC come and ask you how to save Superman?
Please follow me and let's have a chat in the DMs at Lilith Hellfire. Also, Supergirl fans, it's the summer of Supergirl. We are going to be theorizing. We're going to be doing fan art, lots of stuff. So at Lilith Hellfire. For all your other Superman needs, though, at Save Me Pod, at Save Me Podcast, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest, and the website, somebodysaveme.net.
And any comic creators who, if you want to talk to,
you want to have fun like Kelly Thompson.
That's right, the great Kelly Thompson.
I'm Kelly Thompson, and you're listening to Capes and Lunatics.
See, she was here. If you would like to talk to us, and you do, email me, nightwingpdp@gmail.com, and on Twitter, I am at nightwingpdp. See, I'm a DC fan.
I know, we know.
All right. So thank you once again for joining us for Bendis Watch 18. What?
Bendis bashing. I don't want 2, though.
I know. I'm trying to stay.
Let's see. It's average.
I'm trying to, not.
Abject failure.
Well, hopefully number 5 next week will.
I think 6 is going to be the sweet spot, honestly. I think he's going to stay strong.